beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you this look, and it is with the MannyMUA Makeup Geek palette, and he collabed with Makeup Geek to make this gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Let me tell you, it's just, this has already made it into my 2016 favorites, like, of the year. Since I've used this, I haven't used any, or since I've gotten this, I've not used any other palette. If you're curious to see how I got this look that I am wearing with this palette, then keep on watching. We're starting out using the MannyMUA palette with Makeup Geek. If you have not seen, here's what the inside of the palette looks like. It is beautiful. I'm going to start out by using Beaches and Cream, Sora, and Frappe. All of those in the crease area. I'm taking a Sigma E38 diffused crease brush, and I'm going to get that little fuzz out of there, and I'm dipping into Beaches and Cream, and that is going to start as my first transition shade. Applying that all over. I'm taking the same brush and going in with Sora and adding that just in the crease area. The first color, Beaches and Cream, I added all over the lid, crease, eye area, everything. And that will help with blending out. Now I'm taking Frappe with the same brush, and I'm going in to the crease with the Frappe to darken it up. Also, I just remembered I forgot to prime my eyes. I put foundation on them earlier, but still, I like to use an eye primer. I can't believe I forgot that. Now I'm taking this angled buff concealer brush. It's an F66 from Sigma, and it just has this nice little slant to it. And I'm going to be dipping that into Xsprkage and Mars and applying it to the outer crease. First, Mars. And that is one of the reasons I bought this palette. Actually, the main reason. Obsessed with this color. Yes, says it's a concealer brush, but most brushes you can use for just about anything. This little hair, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's driving me nuts. Before I add Xsprkage, I'm going in with my E38, and I'm just going to buff this out. I didn't add no more product or anything. I'm just going to soften up this line. I'm switching for the Xsprkage. I'm taking a Morphe 560 brush. This is a pointed brush, and I'm just going to take that and add it to the crease. This is a smaller brush, so it's only going to cover a small area. I'm going to take my E38 and buff that in. Again, adding no product. I'm taking an Altair flat shader brush, and I'm going in with, I already forget the name of it, Artemist, I think, and this is just going to be my highlight shade. And it will be my inner corner highlight once I get to that point. I'm going to go in with Luna on the lid, and then I'm going to add a pop of Cosmopolitan on the center of the lid. So Luna all over. You could get your brush wet to intensify the look. Today I'm not going for that kind of a look. So it's one of the foiled shadows from Makeup Geek, and it is just stunning without being wet. I'm going to take my finger and dip into the Cosmopolitan and just take that and just put it on the center of the lid. If by chance you could not get your hands on this palette, I know Xsparkage has a video for dupes, and I will link that down below, just in case you did not get your hands on this palette, and maybe you might already have some colors that are kind of like this, so you don't have to go and find any. I do have some fallout, so I'm just going to take my fan brush and fan them away. I'll go ahead and move on to the lower lash line because I don't know if I'm going to do eyeliner on top or not. My eyes have been real watery here lately, so I don't know for sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a sponge and just slightly pull down, and I'm taking this NYX lip liner in Hot Red, and definitely sanitize it beforehand if you've already used it on your lips. If not, then you'll be fine. Pulling it down some into the lash line. I've been obsessed with putting this red on my lower lash line. I'm going to take my pencil brush, my Morphe 560, and clean it off, and then I'm dipping into my favorite, is it Mars? Yes, I should know these names by now, but of course I don't. And I'm just going to take my sponge again, apply it to the lash line to help lock that red in place, and then buff it. Sorry, I'm out of focus. I'm trying a different. Do you guys like the one eye when I film just one eye? Do you like both showing? Let me know. Add some depth to the lower lash line, so I'm going to take a little bit of one of my absolute favorites, except Mars is my absolute favorite, but why not mix the two? Insomnia, and just put that on the outer part of the lower lash line. Kind of helps create a shadow. I'm still leaving the red on the lash line, or the waterline. Right there, that is. Again, if you need to clean up anything, go ahead and do that now. And I almost forgot something. I'm going to take the highlight shade, I forget the name of it, and it's going to be my highlight, inner corner highlight. I think I'm not going to do eyeliner today, but I'm just going to do mascara, and this is the Best Lash Extreme by Jordana mascara. I like this, but I feel like it's, at first, like when I first opened it, it was amazing. Which it's amazing now, but it's a little too dry, I feel like. Definitely gotta work fast with it. I feel like it's super amazing for my bottom lashes. Here's the final eye look. For my lips, I'm going to be using this NYX Liquid Suede cream lipstick. It's like a liquid lipstick to me. I really like the formula. And this, I forgot to tell you what color is. In Pink Lust. It's amazing. Sorry if I'm a little too white for the camera. And this camera is not doing justice for this lip at all. Alright beauties, this is the final look. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you have a Manny palette, and don't forget I will have Xsparkage video of the dupes for the Manny palette down below. If you got your hands on this, very lucky. I got it the second time around that it was released, and it took longer to get it. One of my friends got it she ordered it on pre-sale the first time, and she got it like the next day, I think, or the day after. It was super fast. Mine, I ordered that following Wednesday, I think, and it took me about, what, 2 or 3 weeks, I think, to get this palette, and it was such high demand. Oh, it's such a beautiful, beautiful palette. Gorgeous. If you by chance want to see swatch videos, let me know, or a swatch video on it. There are tons of videos out there on this palette, but yeah, the only one I've seen that has a dupe video was Xsparkage, so I'll leave that one down below, just in case you didn't get your hands on it. But yes, that is it for this tutorial. If you want to see some more, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already to see my next one, and I will see you all in my next video. Stay beautiful.